kidding me? It's not bedtime. I want to do this tonight. Although there are so many more collectibles, I actually don't think I'm going to finish this tonight. Like, there's still so much I haven't got. So you might have a good point, Dan. Oh, there are so many still. Oh, was you... So you stream straight from Xbox, do you? Because I do that sometimes as well, because I have Xbox and PlayStation. The thing with the capture card, which I don't have yet, but from what I've looked up... Alright, night Dan. If it crashes again, I'm probably gonna give up. So I'm gonna finish speaking to Fox before I try and load again, in case it crashes. Yeah, so obviously with a capture card, it's not gonna record... Well, it might capture your mic audio, right? I don't see why not. I haven't tried it. I'm gonna buy one next month because I'm going on holiday at the end of the month. Thanks for promoting, Dan. Only with a wired headset. Oh, that's a bit shit. I mean, I suppose that's alright. Because at the moment I'm using a what's it called? A SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro headset. The mic quality is alright for what it is. I mean, you tell me what you think, Fox. I don't think the mic quality is too bad, but I definitely feel like it could be better. So my sort of plan for the future, once I've sort of got some more money and I'm getting into streaming a bit more and whatever, is to buy a capture card so that I can push everything through OBS and have overlays and everything looks the same. And then I want to get a proper streaming mic so that my audio quality is better. So then I just plug that straight into the computer, record the audio through the computer, and then just use the headset for my audio so I can hear the game. And then I also want to get a proper... Because I was trying to find... I wanted to start using a webcam, so I was trying to find my old PlayStation 5 camera, because you can't use any other webcam, which is really shit. You cannot use a different webcam that isn't a PS5 webcam on PlayStation. So I'm going to have to wait till I get a capture card so that I can then use a webcam as well. But obviously I want to upgrade my webcam because I've only got a HD one, so I want a 4K one, and then I want a stream board, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want. I'm going to spend a lot of money on streaming equipment. And I'll probably never be that big, unfortunately, but I'm just doing it for the fun of it, to be fair. I enjoy playing games, so I just thought, why the hell wouldn't I just stream them, you know? Right. Fox, if it crashes, it's been a pleasure. Yeah, exactly. I just thought, like, if I if I enjoy gaming, why not stream it, right? I mean, if it takes off, then fantastic. If it doesn't, then what does it matter? Like, I'm just doing something I enjoy, and, you know, might go somewhere eventually. The only thing I have hated recently is I've got an Instagram and a TikTok, and YouTube, and I have I didn't clip any of the 007 videos as I was playing them because I sort of played the whole game like over the course of 2 days. So I had like 17 hours worth of videos to skim through and clip, and it was horrendous. I literally just spent the last, like, most of the weekend clipping and uploading things to Instagram and TikTok. But anyway, let's try this once more. Right, are you ready? It's probably gonna crash. Oh. Oh. Oh, it hasn't crashed yet.
Watch your step.
We're in luck.
He has the place booby-trapped.
Of course he has.
Hang on, I've just realised I actually already have this collectible, the one I've been fucking suffering this whole time for. I'm an idiot. Hang on. Card, the Banner of Shields. I swear I have this. Because I swear I remember picking it up now. I'm looking at the picture I've got. The Banner of Shields, there it is. Fuck's if it crashes now. I'm genuinely gonna go to bed if it crashes again. Oh. I was hoping I'd be able to get all the collectibles. For fuck's sake. Yeah, I was sort of hoping I'd be able to get all the collectibles in this mission. Or in this stream, sorry, not mission. But I think we might have to stream some more of this tomorrow. I don't want taxing. What am I doing? I'm not paying attention now, am I? Maybe it is getting a bit too late. Maybe I should just go to bed. I mean, I'm not going to finish this today. I mean, I've still got chapter 11. Yeah, I mean, I did pick up as many as I could as I was playing, but I didn't want to, like, slow down the streams by, like, searching every nook and cranny. I just sort of wanted to get on with it, and then I thought, oh, I'll just come back and find them. Because, like, I want people to enjoy the story, and then if people want to see, like, this sort of stuff where I'm going around collecting shit, then they can come join. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff I've still got to do. Lots and lots and lots. Dan, I thought you were going to bed. Working on it. One of my only favourite streamers who aren't mega big and they are just casually themselves playing games. Also, I'll look into a hotkey device for you since the famous Stream Deck brand is abandoned and their software has been
Leaderboard doesn't
broken.
improve itself.
Are you saying I'm one of your favourite streamers who isn't a mega streamer? And I was just going to get a... I was looking at Stream Decks. I'm just going to sit here and chat for a minute. Yeah, he might mean you, to be fair. He might have started watching you now, Fox. My mod has betrayed me.
Good shout. That's going on my watch list.
Yeah, I only wish actual MI6 work was as exciting. Have you watched anything good lately?
Actually, Emma and I started on this old
what was
school
the
slow burn
stream
spy
deck I was
drama
looking at?
called, the Chalk Circle, shot all in black and white. It's about this young codebreaker during the 1980s Cold War, played by Lydia Hunt.
That's just mean, Dan.
She was in the overview effect.
Right. So
Fox is the first viewer I've had that's actually stuck around for a stream other than you, Dan, and Lewis. So I really appreciate Fox being here.
She's shut down by her superiors and she starts her own mole hunt.
Sounds promising. Can you watch it on Showreel?
No, only on Semaphore.
Ah, bollocks. Nigel cancelled our Semaphore.
It's my list of things I
There was all
want.
bacon contest
It's
for
why
girls
you'll
about
bully
teenagers
them, what, to
feeling sorry
get
for
them to go
themselves.
away.
You wouldn't be into it anyway. It's all talking heads and no gunfight.
So the things I'm looking at, right, to upgrade my setup, is I was going to get a Logitech Ultra HD 4K camera, I was going to get an Elgato 4K-S capture card, a Sennheiser profile streaming mic, an Elgato Stream Deck Mark II, an Elgato key light, and a USB hub, because I'm not going to have enough ports. Oh, what's been going on in the Discord? Oh, Fox, you joined. Thank you for joining the Discord. That's fair enough, Fox. They'll get a stream deck as the broken one. Why is it broken? What did they do? What did they do to it to break it? That's what I want to know. Yeah, no, that's fair. I have my setup in my room, so it's quite easy for me to just shut everything out. I see. Thank you, Dan, for pointing that out to me. Maybe I should run all my choices by you more often, just to make sure that I'm not buying crap. Also, I don't really care, this is just me chatting now, and probably not actually uploading this to the YouTube, because the fuck all's going on, so I'm gonna vape. I usually don't whilst I'm streaming. Well, I usually mute my mic whilst I'm streaming, because I'm sure people don't want to hear my vape, but for your eyes only. Dan's never watched 007, so he won't get that reference. Well, there's no point in me uploading this, is there? Let's be honest. This is just me having a chat before I go to bed. What's my favourite Bond? Do you mean who is my favourite Bond, or what's my favourite Bond movie? Oh, okay, and then who? Well, I haven't watched Bond since I was a kid, like I said. I'm only 23 for context, so not that long ago. But I watched all of the old ones with my dad, and I can't remember them all that well. I remember liking Sean Connery. I sort of grew up with the Pierce Brosnan films, so I really liked Pierce Brosnan, and GoldenEye I really want to rewatch because I remember loving that. Yeah, that's fair. See, I'm only 23 and I can't remember most of them. The ones I grew up with obviously are the Daniel Craig ones, so I'd have to say that Daniel Craig's my favourite Bond because he's the one I sort of grew up watching the most and went to the cinema and watched because they came out when I was young. I already got Dementors. I've got Dementors? Shit, I didn't know I was playing. I didn't know I was in Harry Potter. My favourite Bond film. My favourite Bond film would have to be a Daniel Craig one. For the same reason. I still really love Casino Royale. I think Casino Royale is a great film. Because it's got some action, but it's not action heavy. You know, there's a lot of espionage and a lot of spy stuff, and I really enjoy that. And also the opening title song for that film, You Know My Name, is fucking amazing. You hear Casino and now you're sold. Yeah, I like that with the Daniel Craig series of films, they sort of lent away from the stupid spy stuff like flying around in a helicopter, a mini helicopter, and silly gadgets and stuff like that. Like, I know that's what Bond is, and I like that sort of stuff. But I also like that they took it in a different direction and went for like a darker, grittier tone with Daniel Craig's, which I feel like it really fitted who he is. And I just really enjoyed them. All right, night, Dan. And yeah, if you like the sound of Casino, we'll have to watch Bond. Your favourite film has to be GoldenEye and Casino Royale. Yeah, see, GoldenEye, I remember loving it, but I can't remember it all that well. And I think if I had to pick a second favourite, it probably would be GoldenEye if I rewatched it. I was trying to find somewhere to like watch all of them for free the other day, but the only place I could find them on was Prime, and I had to pay for them, and I couldn't really be bothered. But if me and Dan are going to watch them together at some point, then I'll probably buy them and we'll probably watch them all because I'd like to see them all again. Another reason I love GoldenEye is because I never played the original GoldenEye game, which everyone says is amazing. I'll probably play it on stream at some point. I'm pretty sure there's a version on Xbox now, right? I'm pretty sure they ported it to Xbox, I believe. So I might play it on there at some point. But my favourite Bond game is GoldenEye Reloaded, because I used to play GoldenEye Reloaded all the time, and me and my dad used to play the co-op together and like try and shoot each other out and stuff like that. My dad was terrible. I won all the time, but I grew up playing that game a lot. It did basically turn Bond into a maniac, just running around killing everyone, and that's why I prefer this game, because I've actually like fully lent into the spy stuff, and it's a bit slower, and you can't just run around shooting people. You know, you have to wait for your license to kill and stuff like that. I do really like that they've done that, and obviously they've actually read all the source material from Ian Fleming, and they've like highly like watched everything and know everything about it, and shown a lot of respect for Bond and you know, the past of Bond, which I think is really nice. I must say, First Light, the song in this game is good, very good. I really enjoyed the opening sequence. I think the opening sequence in this game is one of the best opening sequences I've ever seen in a video game ever. But there's lots of things that I don't know about Bond, and I'm a bit sad about that. So I definitely need to catch up, especially before the second game comes out, because I feel like there's going to be a lot more references. And there's probably references I've missed in this. I think after I've rewatched Bond, I'll probably come back and play this game to see what I've missed. But I'll be doing another stream tomorrow night to finish the collectibles, so feel free to jump in on that, Fox, if you'd like to. And then we'll be returning to our main series that we were streaming before I sort of dropped everything to play this, which is The Last of Us. So that'll be fun to get back into, something a bit different than this. But yeah. Yeah, cool. I'll probably be like streaming about the same time, to be fair, after I finish work. Like around 6:30ish tomorrow night. I don't know where you live, Fox, but I'm in the UK, so 6:30 UK time. You've got to go finish your work now. Fair enough. Well, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night to stream some more Bond, and then also I'll be streaming The Last of Us again, probably from next week. I might even do an episode tomorrow night. Oh, nice, you're UK too. That's good. Yeah, I'm from like up the villa. I'm not a big football person, but I'll be streaming The Last of Us maybe next week, maybe tomorrow night after I finish this. So if you've never played The Last of Us and you feel like dropping in to watch a bit, then feel free to. I'm also streaming Star Wars: The Old Republic at the moment. It's an old MMO that I absolutely love. If you've never played, do you like Star Wars: The Old Republic, Fox, or do you like Star Wars in general? I mean, you want to be Cal Kestis, yeah. Star Wars is awesome. I love Star Wars. Like, Star Wars is my favorite thing ever. I am such a Star Wars nerd. Like, when I actually get a webcam sorted, you might be able to see how big a Star Wars nerd I am. Pretty much everything in my bedroom is Star Wars themed. I have like signed copies of every Star Wars movie poster and loads of collectible items and Star Wars books and shit. So yeah, if you like Star Wars and you've never seen Star Wars: The Old Republic, it's an old MMO. It's only available on PC, but you should drop in and watch it at some point just to see what it's like. The gameplay is not fantastic, but the story is amazing. There's like 8 storylines. You can play as like a Jedi Knight, a Republic trooper, a Imperial agent, a Sith warrior, a Sith Inquisitor, and they all have their completely own storylines, and the story is so worth it. Like, it's amazing. I'm currently doing a Republic trooper playthrough, and I'm sort of streaming Star Wars: The Old Republic. I'm aiming to do it at least once a week, sort of as a in-between series where I can just chat and, you know, just chill for a night instead of playing something where I really need to focus, like Grounded. Like The Last of Us, because I'm playing it on grounded difficulty is what I meant to say, because I want to challenge myself. I'll try to play everything on the hardest difficulty. Yeah, if you've never played it, you should drop in and watch the stream. I mean, the gameplay might not be your thing, because it is literally just like you walk around and then just press like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 on the keyboard, and that activates like attacks because it's an MMO. But it's worth it for the story. So if you watched it and you were like, the gameplay doesn't seem my thing, but you want to see the story, then you could always see it on stream or on the YouTube VODS channel, which I upload everything to. So yeah, that's fair. That is very fair. I'm in the same boat. Well, not being too old, but I love having a chill game. That's why I have Star Wars: The Old Republic, so that if I get like too stressed out with playing something in hard difficulty, I can just sort of fall back on that and just enjoy it. I might even do some Star Wars: The Old Republic tomorrow night if we finish Bond early, instead of doing Last of Us, because that's sort of a stream where I don't have to commit to do like a couple of hours worth of streaming. But I like challenging myself when I play games. Oh yeah, Tomb Raider. I love Tomb Raider. They just released a new trailer and an announcement date for the remaster of Legacy of Atlantis, is it? I think that looks awesome. I'll definitely be playing the Survivor series at some point, and some of the old ones. I haven't actually played Uncharted. Yeah, so am I. That looks awesome. I've seen Uncharted. I have watched Uncharted, never played it, so that's another one that I need to play on the channel. But yeah, I completely get like wanting to play games on an easier difficulty and just chill. I just like the challenge, and I want to try and become better at games. Like, I'm not awful at games, but I'm also not great at games. So I want to try and challenge myself to be better. And also, I want to hang on. Sorry, my auto mod banned your chat. I allowed it. Yeah, I imagine I'll be streaming some things as well. Definitely be streaming. Well, there's loads of games I want to play. I mean, I own like 3. Sorry, my headset turned itself off because there was no audio coming through it. I was saying I own like 300 games on PlayStation and like 150 games on Xbox and like 100 games on PC, so I have plenty of games to play and get through. But yeah, I'm going to be playing everything on the hardest difficulty, which I'm partly doing it because I think it also makes for good content. It makes very clippable moments, right, where I'm gonna rage and get pissed off with a game because I keep fucking up. So there is that, because I like posting clips on Instagram and stuff. I'm hoping that will sort of promote the channel a bit and I'll get some more followers, but it hasn't really took off yet, unfortunately, but oh well. Yeah, we could definitely do a collab stream at some point. We'll have to think of a game. At the moment, I'm sort of focused on finishing The Last of Us and well, I'm not going to finish Star Wars: The Old Republic. That's going to take me years. But I want to sort of finish The Last of Us. But maybe we could do like a small stream of something in between, or whilst I'm playing it one night, or after I finish it. Maybe we can discuss. It'd be nice to do some sort of multiplayer streams and stuff. Anyway, it is getting late-ish now, to be fair, so I might think about heading off. Got to get up for work in the morning. Yeah, no, that's fair, Fox. I've literally only just got back into streaming myself. I started again like last week, or week before last even. So I completely get that. I mean, my Instagram's been doing quite well. There's plenty of clips up there. If you wanted to check out sort of some of my gameplay moments and reactions to some of the Bond stuff, there's plenty of clips up there. I don't know if it's actually linked on Twitch or not, but it's just 0_0gaming, same as this. And I've got a Beacons page with all my links on if you wanted to go and find anything, but yeah, fair enough, Fox. I appreciate the support though. I really appreciate you being here and chatting with me. I think it is much easier, like when you're streaming, if you actually have an active chat with people watching. Because one thing I have struggled with, sort of, we're getting back at, well, the one thing I've struggled with in streaming in general, and why I don't stick with it sometimes, is like trying to think of what to say as you're streaming sometimes is difficult. So when you've got people in chat that you can bounce off of, it really helps. So I do really appreciate you being here. But yeah, I've given you a follow on Twitch, so yeah, no, I completely understand. It is a problem. It's a problem. If you're ever live and I'm not live and I've got some free time, I'll come pop in and catch your stream. But no, I completely get that. It's difficult, like when you're trying to take off and build a following, but you just have to stick with it and, you know, just talk your way through your games. That's what I've been doing, just like giving honest reactions and just, you know, literally as I'm walking around, I'll be like, okay, so this guy's going that way, I'll go this way, and like talk through what my plan is. I find is like one way to just try and keep talking, but then obviously sometimes you get a bit caught up in the game, like you've just said, and you sort of forget. But hopefully we'll both grow, Fox, and we'll have some followers and some people in the chat that will keep the channel alive. But for the moment, we'll just do what we can, eh? Anyway, I'm gonna go now, so enjoy your decorating at 11 o'clock at night. And yeah, I hope to see you around again soon, Fox. It's been a pleasure to meet you, and a pleasure to talk to you and have you around. And yeah, I will see you later. 2 pieces to go. Good luck. Good luck. Right. Good night, everyone.